Hi there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. I'm James.
Madam.
And yeah, we're here today to give you guys our Newcastle preview. I think it's number 6 or 7, I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video as well, of our previews. Yeah, match day 3 here in the Championship, 4th game of the season. So yeah, you ready to crack into it?
Let's go straight into it.
So, obviously we're going to do what we always do, go team score prediction out of 10. Obviously what we reckon the team's performance will be. So yeah. Hopefully we can go ahead and have a good performance. Yeah, just crack into the team sheet. Okay, so starting off with my team sheet in goal, I'm going to go with Ali Al-Habsi. Obviously, was our player of the season last year. Kept us in the game against Wolves, let's be honest. Made some great saves against Preston as well. Has played very, very well so far in the games he's played. Hopefully we can see more of Ali doing that instead of the QPR Ali that we saw last year, dropping the ball through his legs. Colchester Ali, where he let it go through his hands. Portsmouth Ali, where he let Hector kick the ball at him and he let it go in. So yeah, hopefully we can see more of the Ali that we have seen so far from this year. So yeah, Ali Al-Habsi in goal.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ali Al-Habsi in goal. Again, he saved us, multiple times against Wolves. The player of the season last season. Not too much, add on to it about what you said about him. Ali Al-Habsi in goal.
Going into right back, I'm going to go with Tanai Watson. There's no explaining. Everyone knows how I feel about Chris Gunter. That's the end.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chris Gunter. I think, we've got to keep his confidence up. Yeah, I think we'll keep playing him. I don't think Watson should come in quite yet. Maybe, halfway through the season, just before halfway through the season, bring him in if Chris Gunter's not doing the best. But I'm going to start Chris Gunter.
Hashtag sell gunts. Going into the centre-back position, I'm going to go with Jake Cooper and Paul McShane. Don't think Vandenberg is suited for the centre-back role. We saw that against Wolves. Outpaced almost every single time by John Daddy Vardson. That's another one to pronounce. Dwight Gale will try to do the same. He will try and outpace Joey Vandenberg if he plays. That's why I'm putting Jake Cooper in the side. We've seen Cooper, he has a little bit of pace on him. He actually keeps up with players. That's why I'm going to put Jake Cooper in the side. And I think if he can stay under Jaap Stam's kind of like, not his rules, but the way he played, he may turn out good this season. And obviously Paul McShane, we all know, is a skipper, he's a captain. Lately though, I've noticed he's been pulling the trigger a little bit too fast and tackling really quickly. But no, apart from that, obviously Paul and Jake, put them back at the back.
Yeah, again, I'm going to put Paul McShane and Jake Cooper at both the same reasons. Joe Vandenberg, he's not, he's not a centre back. He's a midfielder, centre midfielder. So he played one good game as centre back in pre-season. He's playing there now. Gets turned pretty easy, don't he? Wolves, we saw that. Always tries to pick out a pass, doesn't always pull off. So I'm going to put
Wolves away.
So I'm going to put Jake Cooper in there instead of him, and also Paul McShane because he's a skipper. And but I did realise as well he does sort of dive in. Paul McShane doesn't really stand his ground as much. But anyway, I'm going to put Paul McShane there.
Left back Jordan Obito. He's the only left back of the club. I'm not even going to try and bother explaining.
Yeah, again Jordan Obito as well. Just only left back.
Going into the centre mids, obviously we're going to have 3 as we always do. I'm going to go with Joey Vandenberg. I'm going to go with John Swift and Danny Williams. I've left George Evans out for this one. I just don't feel like he looked as confident against Wolves. He was caught out almost every time. Lost the ball quite often as well. I feel like he lost a little bit of confidence in that game compared to where he looked absolutely impeccable throughout pre-season and the Preston game. I just feel like a little bit of a rest will be needed for Evans. Yeah, Danny Williams as well. Fantastic. John Swift. He didn't have the best game against Wolves, but hopefully he can rebuild and bring his confidence back up against Newcastle.
So also I'm going to play with 3 midfielders as well. I'm going to put same 3: George Evans, Danny Williams, and Swift. Very good chemistry between each other. All of them didn't really play well against Wolves. Well, no one did in the squad, but yeah, them 3 didn't really play well. Hopefully, they get chemistry back up. They both, try and pump each other up. So they can, raise a team. Hopefully they can dominate again. George Evans, he did pick out some passes in Wolves that, were just... I remember he kicked it and it just literally went off and no one was there.
Someone in the crowd was calling for it.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's just mainly them 3.
Going to the left wing position, I'm going to go with Callum Harriott. It's impressed me in the game. I saw him against Plymouth. Obviously, we can't judge him on Wolves because, let's be honest, we can't judge anyone on Wolves. He also played all right against Preston when he came on as well. Yeah, I'll stick Callum Harriott in that left wing position.
I'm going to put Harriott as well in that left wing position. Whenever he started, I think he started against Plymouth. Very well, looked fantastic. Chasing the ball down, etc. And he came on against Wolves. He did, he couldn't really do much, but when he did come on, got on the ball, he did look good. So I'm going to stick him on that left wing position.
Right wing, going to go with Gareth McCleary. I'm basically going to be putting him there all season unless we sign another winger, really. We haven't really got too many options in that right wing. Obviously, we've got Mayte, could obviously stick him in as well. Roy Behrens, but yeah, I think McCleary is still the best winger we got at the club.
I'm going to stick Mayte in there. He's looked very, very good since he's come on. He hasn't actually started yet, but since he's come on, beating his man, always looking for the ball, chasing the ball down, which is always good to see from a winger. But yeah, not afraid to cut in. He goes on his own a few times, has a few shots in there. Not going to put Behrens in there. Missed him out because
he was poor, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's very poor. But anyway, moving to that striker position.
Striker, I'm going to go with where we got Rackles, Kermigan. There are only 2 fit strikers. I'm going to go with Dennis Rackles. Kermigan was really shoddy against Plymouth and against Wolves. Forgot the name then. Yeah. Just don't really look that good, Kermigan. I don't think, because obviously he didn't have a pre-season under his belt, so he hasn't really done the best so far. Hopefully he can pick up form though. Maybe go off the bench, get a hat-trick. No. Maybe go off the bench, maybe get a goal, but now I'm going to start with Rackles up top.
I'm going to pick Rackles up top as well. Kermigan, he started against Plymouth and Wolves. Didn't show he was there at all, didn't really even realise he was there at all. But yeah, just going to put Rackles up there.
Going to the subs, obviously, we like to see come off the bench. Behrens, Maytes, and we could possibly see Jan Kermigan. Liam Kelly is an option as well. Apart from that, not really too many other players.
Again, there's not really too many. We basically said them all. But yeah.
Going to the score prediction now, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I'm searching really deeply. Obviously, I'm not taking the Tyler Den Prediction League into account here, obviously, because that's what my prediction will be for that as well. But yeah, obviously I'm not thinking about points, I'm thinking about my heart, not my head. Head says 3-1 Newcastle, heart says 1-1 draw. Harriet to get his first goal.
I reckon we're going to pick up a 1-0 win. Their confidence is going to be very low. I believe we can bring it back from the Wolves game. So I think it's going to be a 1-0. I reckon it's going to be a 1-0.
He'll score.
I reckon Rackles.
First of the season for him.
Yeah.
Rating out of 10 now, I'm going to go with a solid 8 out of 10. If you draw against Newcastle, that's just brilliant, isn't it? Obviously Fulham and Huddersfield have beaten them, but they're adapting to the league. I think this is the game where they start to gel. 8 out of 10.
I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. I reckon, we're gonna win confidently. I reckon, we're going to have some shaky moments with the defence. But yeah, I think we're going to be quite confident.
It's happened again. I've gone for a draw and gone for a higher rating. How has this happened? But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe to us as well. Gone past 650 now. Amazing support, absolutely amazing. Obviously, we appreciate it so much. Our away days as well got over 50 likes and over 1,000 views already as well. More views than subscribers. What's going on there? But yeah, I hope you guys have all enjoyed it again. Obviously, the Tyler Den Prediction League. Don't forget to get your predictions down below in that comment section. Apart from that, I've been James.
I've been Adam.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.